This is a new game that Zach invented. You want to tell how it works, you little punk?
No.
He's freezing his old man to death. Alright, how it works is you get in the car, that little guy, and he turned the heat on all the way, but it's not, oh, it's just not hot yet. It's so cold. No, you're gonna make it more cold. Oh God. It's just so cold. It's so cold. It's already cold out and he's making it more cold. Oh, you punk. Don't turn on the air conditioner. That button with the little picture of the snowflake, do not press that. No! No! You fuck, because you're covering up. I have to drive in this insanity. Come on, turn up. Make it hot. Look, that'll be the next part of the game. Is make it as hot as you can in this truck. Make it hotter than this. Turn off the AC. I want to see how hot it can get. Well, so when you have the AC button turned on and the heat is up, it still gets hot. I think it just takes the humidity out of the air. That's not fair. Why are you allowed to cover up like that? Why?
I have a backpack in front of my legs and a jacket.
Man.
This is the end of your life.
Okay, so the rules of the game are, normally the rules of the game are he turns it on all the way with the hot thing on, okay? Except it's cold until the truck is warm. So we have to shiver all the way to school. Then right about the time we get to school, it's, oh, what's all this traffic doing here? Oh, it better not make us late. Why is it all backed up?
Well, it'll make us more
Stupid
hot.
mountain jams.
It'll make us more hot.
Why is everybody going so slow here? What's up there? Why is that person going slow? All the way up there. It's just getting so crowded on this day. Okay, so, oh yeah, we're on live stream, I forgot. Alright, so it gets cold, like insanely cold in the vehicle. But then, by the time we get a little closer to school, it starts getting rather comfortable. Would you not agree with me, Zach? Rather comfortable? Would you not agree with that?
I agree with you. And then it gets flaming hot, and then we're barely ready to jump out of the truck.
Yeah, well, you see, that's the lovely part of his game. Okay, it's right about the time that it's insanely hot. He gets out of the car and goes to school. And then part of the agreement is I have to drive all the way back home, or the gym if I'm going there, with this insane blazing heat. And it's cold outside and I'm like sweating bullets in the car. You know what sweating bullets means? When somebody says you're sweating bullets, that means you're like so hot because your balls of sweat that are coming out of your brain are like the size of
I don't care!
of a bullet.
I truly do not care.
Oh wait, what was the idea I had? Wait, why did the volume go down? Oh, it lowered it. I don't know what that just did. Let's talk about something interesting on our live stream.
No.
Come on.
Come on, keep talking about
All right. Well, that game is that game. You know. Here, I'm gonna tell everybody what I put in your lunch today
why.
because it's delicious. Okay.
I'll tell them what I packed for your lunch.
All right. Tell them what you packed for my
So
lunch.
I packed my dad's lunch and all I gave him was a little tiny itty bitty human brain.
Oh, well, that's good because in your lunch I packed a giant human brain.
Yay!
Let's see. I packed grapes, applesauce, some Hershey's Kisses, turkey bacon, and human brain.
Yummy! I want the human brain.
Look, seriously, no joke. One time when I was in junior high school, God, this was such a neat trick. I wasn't part of this trick, by the way. I don't have to call them our live stream. It's something about my dad's care, and I'm driving anyway. I can't do anything about it. Anyway, so in biology class, in what it's turning sideways. Do that. Just flip sideways. Okay. In biology class, we had to dissect frogs. Okay. I don't even know if people still dissect frogs, but we dissected frogs. And one of the guys thought it'd be funny if he dissected one of the legs of the frogs. He stuck it in his friend's lunchbox. And his friend thought that his mom put the dissected frog's leg in his lunchbox. It's gross. Anyway, I never told you, Zach, but you know how sometimes I make you turkey bacon? It's not actually turkey bacon, it's actually human bacon.
Okay.
Do you don't mind that I've turned you into a cannibal? Well, because you know, once you acquire the taste for human meat, they say nothing else tastes as good. So I did that to you. You cool with that? You're not? Are you cool that I turned you into a cannibal, boy? You don't mind? Ah, sweet. Look, I'm gonna add this one thing, okay? I feel like this is about Fortnite, by the way. I'm not a Fortnite expert, okay? I tried it one time and I fell off a cliff. Okay?
Fell off the edge of the cliff. He fell into the water and he eliminated himself.
I did, okay, and I didn't eliminate myself deliberately. I just didn't know. I was trying to follow the line to get out of the storm front. You know, the storm was approaching and the front was like that way and it's coming, right? So I followed the line, I fell off the cliff. Anyway, I watch him do it. Here's what I think about Fortnite with the new season, okay? I feel like there's a story developing that, to my mind, is getting really, really interesting. And I feel like aside from the whole game thing, there's the story that really interests me, since I'm not really I don't actually play the game, even though I tried and I suck at it, is why did that island get abandoned? Like, where'd all the people go? And then, and they gave you kind of clues in it. It seems like a lot of the players in Fortnite are people who used to live on the island. Don't you agree with that, buddy? Like, a lot of those are people who used to live on that island, and now they're like fighting on the island. But still, there's no way so if there's about 100 players at any given time on the island, I mean, clearly that island had more than 100 people on it, didn't it? Or maybe it did. Maybe it was about 100 people. Turn down the sound, make the sound a little better, okay? So this is the emerging question for Fortnite: is how did that island get like it is, and what does it have to do with that missile base? Because you remember you saw the missile base?
Yes.
What does that have to do with the story?
Rocket.
Yeah, the rocket. What does that have to do with the story?
I don't know.
See, it's kind of confusing because there's trailers on YouTube that make it seem like they're from future seasons, but they're fan created, so they just use clips from the games. But if you look at the trailers from season 1 to what season are we in now? Season 8? Season 7. It's clear to see that there's really an interesting story developing. Would you agree with that, Zach? Well, first of all, it was interesting to see that in the trailers anywhere, you didn't really see any dancing until, what was it, about season 4? Wasn't the first time we saw dancing is when they were in the disco?
No.
Ooh, you have an eyelash about to come out. If you take it off, you make a wish, and it'll come true. Wish for V-Bucks. Can I wish for V-Bucks for you?
No. Where is it?
It's like right over here on that, like right there. No, other eyeball. Yeah, right there.
I didn't get it.
Yeah. Well, I think you still get to make the wish, because if it fell off, you still get the wish.
Yeah, it fell off.
I feel like I wonder, right, if this is actually a story that's developing. I mean, Fortnite may here, bless you, may at some point end.
No.
You don't think it'll ever end?
No. I think Epic Games will keep making new seasons.
Well, it could turn into something else. Like, why is that one island levitating? It must be something below it that pushed that land up to make it levitate, right?
What island?
Okay, you know how in season 6 the island first lifted off the ground, or was it season 5?
Yes.
Season 6 or season 5?
Season 6.
Okay, you remember when...
Because the cube can literally fly.
Okay, well, do you remember in the season 6 trailer when that lifeguard guy and the lifeguard girl are like busy working at the docks,
Yes.
and then they see the island go up in the air?
Yes.
Well, clearly that was before the lifeguard guy and the lifeguard girl were soldiers. Like before they were battled in Fortnite, right? That was before all the damage happened to the island. Whatever happened to the island must have been somehow connected with that island going up like that. Even though that was
I truly don't know what even you're saying.
Okay.
I do not understand.
Okay, so
what
look at
you're
right,
saying.
picture this, you ready? There's Fortnite with all of the abandoned houses and all the people fighting and the guns laying around and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's that island. When you're on the island, clearly there was a life on that island before Fortnite happened, right? There were people living there, there was like a golf course, there was
Yes,
houses
yes,
people living
yes.
in. So the question is, what made that island go from a place where people are living on it to a place where people are fighting on it and all the houses are abandoned and stuff?
I
What?
know. I know why the houses are abandoned.
Okay, why?
The meteor shower.
Oh, there was a meteor shower that did that? Well, then why wouldn't there be like a ton of meteor damage all around the town?
I'm pretty sure Dusty Divot was created.
Oh.
So did you see that big explosion?
Yeah,
That's how Dusty Divot was created.
Yes, you're right. Dusty Divot looks like a crater of some kind.
Yes, and that was one of the meteors.
Of course.
Because you saw the big
Oh,
like
you better get out and go to school.
because you saw the explosion.
All right, we're signing off. Later days, everybody.